Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do the QuikrStuff rack today. Just heading out from work today and forgot I needed to do this, so I'm going to do it real quick. QuikrStuff rack. It's a 2-position rack here. We got a wired freedom in the back. There's a 2024 wired freedom in the back. No fenders around it or anything. Checking out, it's in first position. First position's 120 pounds. Second position's 120 pounds. And this right here is the ramp. Show you the ramp in just a second. Held in by these guys right here, and all they do is you release them, they come up, and then you just push it on the tire and it holds it in there that way. That's it. Simple design, and when you need to let it go, opposite way, and it comes right back off again. Let's see. The way the ramp works is it has pins and stuff on the bottom, but I've undid those, but I still got 2 little clamps under here. Take those off. This pops off here. These little ears right here go down to here and back up. This is kind of what you have at the end. So just enter in from this side, up in. Just go ahead and you put your front stop, put it in about the 1-2 o'clock position, run it straight up there, push it in, follow it up with the back end. Just take the rack to the side, follow it with the back end, do the same thing in the back, locks in place. Then kind of push on one side, push on the other side, make sure you're squared up on your vehicle, and you're good to go. Then when you're done with your rack, you just come back and undo it, and it just clips in like this. And try to get a shot of these guys here. See if we can. Up under here, they have these little ears right here that go over those bolts. They secure it. And up on the top here, just pushing this pin here, that locks it. And nobody can take it off, and that locks it up. And we'll do this here. That's for the second section too. So that's all locked up. And the other locks are down there to the hitch. So that one's pushed in. You just spin it. No tools for this thing. You just pop it right on and take it, and you're good to go. Works really well. I wish I had a shaded spot I could do a bigger review. I just know some people have been looking, and I told them I'd do it, and I forgot today, and I lost my shade, so I'm dealing with the sun, and it's over 80, so that's where we're at with this. Let's pass this truck. Let this truck pass. Yeah, I was just about ready to drive out from work, and then I was like, crap, I was supposed to make that video. Anyway, so you get the gist of it. It also tilts down, tilts up. I'll do a quick tilt down here for you. Sorry for the shakiness, because I am not editing this before it goes up. Come in here and grab this, and then you can just tilt the bike down. And there you go. That's tilted down. So if you have to get anything out of the bed of your truck or whatever, you just would come over and grab the truck. Go this way. Your bed almost makes it. Usually when the pedal's out of the way, it does make it, but we're hitting it a little bit. But usually when the pedal's a little bit more forward, we got it made, but you get the gist. And this is in the final tray, so the one in the front one for sure. Not gonna hit it, but it usually works if this is like over there. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, and then put it back. Just grab it, push it up, it'll lock in place. All right, and you're good to go. Very super simple. Like I say, on another day when I get some shade and I'm not leaving in the afternoon, I'll do something more in depth. But this is just a little something that, if you're wondering, will it work for you? Will it work for our bikes? It will work for our bikes. The heavier your bike gets though, it's tough even with the ramp. So if I got a 2024 plus and the batteries are all loaded up and I'm trying to put it on there, a little hard. If you tried to load the new Predator on here, you're taking every battery off that, you're taking off your seat post, and you're taking off the seat. One thing to remember about that though, each position only 120 pounds. You exceed it by a half a pound, they'll void the warranty on this thing. Can it handle it? Sure. but they'll absolutely avoid it. Talk to the CEO himself. So take with that information as you will and go forward. So these things do cancel out at their specified weights, so don't exceed the weight. 120 pounds per tray. I think the overall thing is like 300 and something pounds per lift, but that's when you have multiple. You can put at least 4 of these things. You can put at least 4 bikes on here, not necessarily e-bikes. All has to do with weight and positions, and they have all that on their website. See, in conclusion, I've had this rack for 3 years. I use it all the time. I throw it on the truck and I throw it off. There's a way to take everything off and tilt it forward, and they got a license plate relocation, so you can relocate it to the bottom part right here, and you can use that. So that's something. If you keep it on the bike or keep it on the car all the time, and they have to see your license plate, then yeah, you move it over there. But I don't have any problem with it. So if I ever do, then I'll just get one. But that is an extremely brief overview on this thing. Like I said, I'll be doing a more in-depth one. I forgot I was going to do this today. I lost my shade and it's hot out here, so I just wanted to get it out for the couple people that asked. So yes, it will. The 2024s will do fine. And when you move these things, most of the time, just take the battery out. So I'm not going to go too far with this one right now. I'm going to just leave it in, and but most of the time I pull them out. And it makes it a lot easier to deal with the bike getting it on and off, and it's just easier. You hit a bump, you don't have to worry about popping out and rolling down the freeway, and that'll save you all kinds of headaches. So probably take your batteries out before you go on the freeway. That's a great thing. And when I long travel these things, batteries are out, seat post is out, anything that could jiggle loose and come out, it's off. I even take the rear view mirror off, because sometimes too much vibration on that over time. I've gotten, they haven't fallen off yet, but I've seen them get real loose. So just something to keep in mind. The Freedom, the Cruiser, the Scout, the Warrior, with batteries removed, I don't see a problem. The Predator is the only one. The new Predator is the only one I don't know about. Well, I'm going to have to see that. I'm going to have to strip it down, take the batteries off, and see what that thing weighs at the end of the day. And hopefully we'll have that information here in probably the next month or so. So we'll have that. When we have that, we'll bring that along with a lot of other Predator content. For now, that's it, guys. I will be doing a more in depth on this later if somebody wants to see it. For me, it's a 3-year-old rack, but for a lot of people, I know you guys are just looking. So I'll do it for you if you want one. So let me know. Bye.